Hello again.
Hello, Angeli.
As you know, I always have questions.
That's why we're here, because you always have questions. I may have one of my own sometime.
All right, well, looking forward to that.
Good.
So the question I have today, Terry, is about suffering. And what do you mean by the notion of suffering? And have you ever experienced it?
Oh, I think suffering is universal and is always that gap between where one is and where one might be, whether that's in a state of better health or in a state of more complete wholeness or in a state of better happiness. And these things are gradated, of course. There's a little suffering and a lot of suffering, but it's always a negative, something that can be filled in.
It's like a void.
It's like a void, that's right. And it only exists because there's a state of where it doesn't, because there are positives. It's like some would say evil doesn't exist, it's just the lack of the good. Suffering is the same kind of thing.
So would suffering always accompany with an emotion of sadness? Can it ever be a suffering that brings about happiness?
Well, yes, I think to some degree that's certainly possible when one suffers for something or in the cause of something or with an objective that is more important and more fulfilling than one's own objective. Than when you're part of something larger or when you are in the service of someone else or something else. Yes, I think suffering can be a fulfilling process, even though it's unpleasant.
You have to know where it's heading, I guess. You have to know the goal in mind.
It's a price you're happy to pay. It's still a price, but you're happy to pay it.
Well said.
Thank you. Is it good enough?
Yes.
Good. Thank you.